Hello there, my name is Brian Oliver, and I'm your student's Calc AB teacher, AP Calc AB. We are going to be kind of talking about the class, Schoology, and that kind of information. So let me go ahead and share with you the Schoology site so you can kind of see all in one place what is really kind of nice to know about the class. So here's the deal. This is my 13th year in Fairfax County. This is my 9th year at Hayfield, and this is my first year teaching Calc AB. I will tell you that this is the class that really wanted me to become a math teacher in the first place. So I'm looking forward to kind of helping your students understand a little bit about calculus. So the way this is going to work out is I'm going to kind of walk through Schoology because realistically, this is kind of where everything is. So first things, we're aiming towards taking the Calc AB test. The Calc AB test is going to be on Monday, May 8th in the morning, 8 a.m. So our goal is to get through this curriculum. We're trying to aim to get through it in 3 quarters. The main reason we're getting through it in 3 quarters is because, we have to take that test right at the beginning of May. So what I want you to understand is pretty much if you have any questions about what we're doing content-wise in the class, it's really going to be here in our Schoology site. So I have a folder that we're currently in. If you notice there, I had all the days listed out. And let me go back here so we can take a look at it. So again, we were through the limits on trig. That's what we did last class. And it lists the quizzes and the things that are coming up. So they'll know when things are coming ahead of time. But what I want you to see is what a day looks like. So for example, our first day, we had day 1 slides. These were the slides that I presented to the class. I have them as PDFs. You can go ahead and take a look at them, but it's the slides I had up on the screen when we were learning. Then we had a Desmos activity, so we did an activity online where they got to experiment a little bit with limits and see what it looked like. I do this every class. I have what's called the daily summary video. The daily summary video is me kind of going over the content again. I try to keep it short if at all possible, but if you're absent or you need to kind of clarify, that's there for your students. I had some AP Classroom work for them to do in this day. Occasionally they will have that, so they should register for AP Classroom. And every class ends with a daily reflection. I do this in all of my classes. Really what it's there for is it's there to have the students think about what they learned in class, give me a 1 or 2 sentence summary of kind of what we talked about, or ask me questions and I'll respond to those questions. There is homework in this class. I do give homework outside of class because the idea of practice in calculus is really important. We want your students to be comfortable with the types of questions that are going to be asked, so we'll give them homework to do. Realistically, it shouldn't take them much more than 30 or 40 minutes every other day. So if you think about 20 minutes a day. I encourage your students to ask questions in class. I encourage your students to ask me questions in this daily reflection. I encourage your students to come and ask for help when they need it. I'm available during SOAR. I'm available after school. I'm available as needed if we set up an appointment. So realistically, I'm always here Monday and Tuesday until about 4 p.m. I'm usually here every day until 4 p.m., but I will definitely make sure I'm here Monday and Tuesday. I will be here Wednesday once late buses start. And I want your students to come in and feel comfortable talking to me about the content. Calculus can be complicated. It can be difficult. It does involve a little bit more work, a little bit more thinking than they may have done in a previous math class. So what I want them to do is feel comfortable like making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. So please don't let your students become overly frustrated. If it feels like things are a struggle, ask them to hit the pause button, to come and see me and talk through it, because my goal is to make sure they understand this material, not just for the test, but also for themselves so they can kind of move forward with the knowledge that's important. Please feel free to ask me if you have any questions. I'm here to help. You can either email me at the FCPS email. You can have your students respond in Schoology, and I respond to your messages typically within 24 hours. Thank you.